going ahead, they're stacking against Teleria, they're trying to get all their heroes up, and then suddenly Finley goes off at fast speed and then just wipes out the whole team. I really think that SG should change him a bit, definitely, especially considering the elemental link, how that changed through the whole team. I don't think that that's really cool. Now, hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. If you're curious about any other hero in Empires and Puzzles, you can view my website at anchorgame.com. There you will find I have graded every single hero with a calibrated team of graders. This resource will always be free. Thinking about supporting the hero grades and the breakdown videos? You're welcome to donate. Otherwise, feel free to share this resource with a friend. I have my exclusive line group called Anchor Cove, where you gain access to myself and tons of other experienced players with on-demand information and resources. If that piques your interest, all that information is on the opening page of my website with a short video. Let me dive into today's hero breakdown. Thanks so much for checking out the video. Today I'm going to be doing a brand new hero breakdown on Finley. Finley, the man with the best posture of all heroes. Like, for God's sakes, did you buy a product to get such good posture? What's going on there? He's got 753 on his attack, 745 on his defense, and 1314 on his health. Overall, above average on his attack power, and his defensive stats a little bit in the average range, but still overall pretty good. He's running in at fast speed. He's part of the Pirates of Corellia hero class. He gets a bonus, 2, 3, 4, 5 heroes, anywhere between 3% and 15% attack, and anywhere from 2% to 12% mana generation if you've got more Pirates of Corellia on your offensive defensive team. He deals 385 damage to the target. If the target has buff, he targets another enemy with buffs. If none of the other enemies have buffs, targets a random enemy. Each enemy can only be hit once. All hit targets get minus 34% defense for 3 turns. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. It is a free massive turn-based dark fantasy RPG. To check this game out, all you gotta do, go to the video description, click on the special links. You'll receive 50 gems, 1 energy refill, 100,000 silver, and 1 free champion, Adjudicator. All your treasures waiting for you right over here. So I have to do a massive shout out to Censor / Prophet of Loss, because without him, I would have messed up this grade completely. I actually realized something brand new about Finley while I was making this video, which is super awesome. He actually is amazing on Titans. I didn't realize how good he was until I went ahead and I fact checked with him, and Prophet of Loss confirmed what I was wondering when I made this video. Because he actually does work well against Titans. What I really love about Finley is if you do have him, there's a high chance that you have emblems on him, and he's going to go ahead and make it so you also give defensive down. That's super important to consider because he's actually going to be fitting in potentially in 2 different spots, both your high tile damage slot as well as your defensive down slot. He does only give the target minus 34% defense for 3 turns, and we have confirmed that this does work against Titans. So for that, he does fit into a Titan. I wouldn't recommend bringing him in on other Titans, but I do see that he could fit in a very awesome spot for you on your Titan team. So he does get an A grade there. So considering Finley on offense, he is an absolute monster. The reason why he's so good is because anytime a target has buffs, so there's a lot of different situations that enemies have buffs. One could be a buff when you consider this, like the bonus here, Pirates of Corellia. If he was going up against other heroes that were also part of the same event class hero base, that counts as a buff. What's also important is if you understand that having also a buff comes from elemental link. So a lot of times Finley's going to go ahead and punish any heroes if they're stacking, especially like mono or anything like that. When you hit into them, it's going to go ahead and chain through any of them that have a buff there. So Finley hits once. He also gives defensive down to all the enemies that it hits, and it's actually really easy and simple that he actually will chain through the whole team. So that's why on offense he does get an A+ grade. Absolute powerhouse, super important. When you consider him on defense as a tank, I'm not really that stoked on him. Reason being is that you're throwing tiles into him. Usually at that point, they haven't charged up any of their specials or elemental links or anything like that. Not to mention his defense isn't that great, so he does get a B grade as a tank. As a flank though, he does get a little bit, definitely more of a boost, because that time the offensive heroes that are attacking into him have developed more, and they have some other buffs that are going on. So potentially Finley's going to go ahead, chain through the whole team and give them all defensive down. But in the wing, that's where he just absolutely punishes you. We see this time and time again. We have Teleria is running as a tank. Finley's all the way in the wing. They're going ahead. They're stacking against Teleria. They're trying to get all their heroes up. And then suddenly Finley goes off at fast speed and then just wipes out the whole team. I really think that SG should change him a bit. Definitely, especially considering the elemental link, how that chains through the whole team. I don't think that that's really cool. Now, if you want to combat him, though, you can use a hero like Jean-Francois, which Jean-Francois, when you cast Jean-Francois up, and then Finley goes in, he's actually going to go ahead and skyrocket your defensive specials up. So if you are attacking into Finley, make sure you're using Jean-Francois. That'll help you out a ton there. But regardless, though, on defense, he's got an A grade in the flank, and then he's got an A+ grade in the wing. Overall grade of an A+. Absolutely amazing hero. On the rush tournament, he does get a B grade. This probably should be flexed up to like a B+, A-. He's still awesome. He's going to go ahead and chain through, hit all the heroes. Buff tournament, he's going to get an A, mostly because he's just smashing you, also giving you defensive down at fast speed, potentially hitting all your heroes. Bloody Battle, again, super awesome. Love this guy on Bloody Battle. Smashes your team. Goes ahead, gives them defensive down. You guys already see how this is going. Awesome hero. I love Finley. Potentially one of the best all-around heroes that they've ever released, considering how good he is on Titans, on offense and defense. Overall grade of an A+, absolute powerhouse. If you enjoy these videos, please make sure you go ahead, subscribe to the channel. Also, watch the next video that shows up because it'll probably be another hero breakdown. I'm releasing these daily, so make sure you subscribe to the content. I'll check you out on the next one.